Welcome back to our channel. It's finally time to fit the Velux window in the warm deck roof. Now we're going to be fitting a 1200 by 1200 Velux window. We're going to be putting 100mm insulation down on top of this roof, and then we'll sheeting it with 18mm OSB, and then the roofers are going to come in and they're going to do the torch down felt, the soffits and fascias, and we're finally going to be wind and watertight. Let's get into the video. We ready? We ready? So what we're putting down this now is a 1000 gauge visqueen. That basically just goes on the top of the roof. Then we're going to put 100mm insulation, and then we're going to put our OSB. And Davey appeared. He's going to help with the Velux. Never done it before, so no pressure.
God, Stephen.
Fucking says crane it in. I didn't bother. I think I should be ahead before.
Well, it doesn't sound good when I'm craning it.
Ah, we're fucked. Get the crane. So that white thing goes down first, and that makes it sit up, and then this thing goes down, and then that one goes on top of it.
That's like your insulation kit.
Ah, the hole!
Keep going, bring it down, bring it down.
Stephen had that full thing, just so you know.
I think I lifted Chris up as well.
Right, this part of the window that's came is basically just a big stilt, so this is going to lift it up so that we can still get 100mm insulation and an 18mm plywood down. This part is the actual window frame, so this is going to sit on top of this. This is 100 kg, and David just basically lifted it up the window himself. We were just there for the numbers. So that's going to sit on top of that, and it's going to go over there, and then there's going to be a third bit of glass that's going to go over the top of this when the felt comes up and wraps around it. I hope all that makes sense. Oh, that looks so good. I just like rubbing it the same as David. Class. And what does...
Stop laughing at me.
Oh. Yeah, put them on and kid on, nobody can see you like Big Daddy. And the wee boy, nobody's slagging you. Ah, fuck you man, they were 99 pence. So does this get fixed in?
Aye, that gets fixed down into the roof. Then
But how do you screw through this plastic?
you screw through that. Then your insulation goes on that.
Right.
Then your plywood.
Aye aye.
Then that bit goes on and you screw down. See
The angled holes into this. Right, 1, 2, 3. Oh, no pressure everybody.
Alright. Wants to go back to you, I hope.
Aye, back to me. Oh, that was fun. We should do that a bit often.
Aye.
It's like 2mm. But
Right.
mils matter.
Quit our day job and just fit these.
Oh well, this was simple. We can start getting insulation done. This was a canter. Panicked for nothing.
That's handbrake music.
Yeah, are we getting a barbecue for lunch or what? That's a shite. I'll buy chicken for us. We'll go get a disposable barbecue for a £5.
There's one in Jody's van.
So there is.
There is!
Yes!
There is!
Wait, actually, the money. Gangster. This is a champion. Sean will need to undo all these and I'll put them on then. I'll fill in the drawings, but yeah. I think that's enough. We'll keep these somewhere. Piece of cake, pal. What time is it? Wake up, motherfucker. We could be done for 2 day trips. They say we get our insulation up, get the sheets on. Right, that was so much easier than anticipated. We were so scared for this. The hardest bit was lifting it up, but I'm super glad we had Davey here to help us and give us a bit of advice because he's done them before and it's okay to ask if you don't know. This black top cover, we've just temporarily screwed this in. What will happen is when the roofers come, they'll unscrew it and lift it up and then they'll bring their material up the side of this. It'll all be wind and watertight and then they'll put the black cover back down on top and then screw the screws back in and that's it done. The next stage of the job is doing 100mm insulation and then the 18mm OSB right over the top, so that's what we're moving on to just now. Right, so this is the makeup of the warm deck roof. We've got the 60mm underneath, which we previously did from the side, insulation. Then we've got the 18mm OSB on top of the furring pieces that we did. Then you can see we've got 100mm insulation right on top of the visqueen, and now we're putting the final layer of plywood down, the 18mm OSB, before the roofers will come and do the torch down felt. This gets screwed with 150mm screws. We're trying to find the joists. We roughly know where the joists are, so we've marked our sheets and we're going to screw right through the OSB, the insulation, the other OSB and into the joists, and that's how it all comes together.
Sell a hammer so I can join in.
So the next part now is we've measured and marked all of where our joists are, and we're going to ping chalk lines on the top so that we can screw straight through the plywood, the insulation and catch the furring pieces on top. So that's what we're going to do now. Right, last piece of the puzzle, these are just little furring pieces that go round, so when the felt comes up, it comes up onto the window, onto the timber, and you just get screwed down like that. Well, another very successful day had on site, and actually a really successful week. That's us complete the roof construction. We're going to pass it over to the roofers next week, and again, like, we're making such good progress and we're really happy, the customers are really happy. That is the main important thing. The plumbers were here at the start of this week. They did a bit of what they needed to do. They'll be back on Monday when the roofers are here, and the electricians have also been and completed their first fix. We're waiting on the bifolds, to be honest with you. Once the bifolds are in, we can get the bricklayers back, they can do their superstructure, and then we can get the rough casters in, and then we're pretty much done outside in this property. I'm going to see you all on Monday. It's another very busy day here on site. Unfortunately, the good weather has lifted. That is our Scottish summer over, probably, and we're going to get downpour rain. Good thing is we've got a bit of a dry spell today, and the main plan is me and Stephen are going to go and collect all the materials for the floor and doing the slap throughs and all the plastics for the soffits and fascias. The roofers are here on site working away. They're putting down the felt underlay, and then they're going to do the torch down felt. Plumbers are here doing all the heating systems for the radiators and the utility room. So it's all go, all systems go. So I'm going to leave you in the hands of Jodie with the camera, and I'm going to go and get all the materials. against health and safety. Get off your roof, you fucking idiot. What is up, my guy? Digging the lodge. So while I was away collecting all the materials for the next couple of tasks that we've got on this job, the roofers were very busy doing all the prep work and starting to get the felt down. Now what you can see the roofer doing here is he is prepping all of the perimeter felt which goes around the border of the roof. Pretty satisfying to watch, especially with that big blowtorch. I could definitely not be trusted with one of them. I would definitely set someone's house on fire. But these guys have been doing it for many of years and they know exactly what they're doing. This part is the underlay and that goes down before the torch down felt. That gets put down with these felt nails. You can get a special nail gun for this, but these guys are hardcore and just hammered them all down. It took them quite a bit of time to make sure they're all tacked down. And this is the prepped perimeter felt, which you've seen us preparing earlier. Now I just want to take a wee minute to point out how important it is to get the correct trades and subcontractors in to do aspects of the job that you're not competent in. As you all know, I am a joiner and carpenter to trade, so I have got absolutely no idea pretty much about roofing or the correct method to do it. And that's why we always get the experts in to do it. It might cost a little bit more money and there might be some of you out there that's like, oh, I would take on all aspects of the job, blah, blah, blah. I strongly believe in getting the experts in. It's going to save you time and money in the long run. And as you've seen, I use my time efficiently to go to the merchants. Now you can see here that the roofers are torching it down and folding it nice and neatly onto the perimeter, and once they've done that they're going to start to move on and doing the actual felt that goes on top of the roof. Look at that. I honestly find this so satisfying, learning and watching how other trades work and operate in their teams now. A fun fact about the roofing company that we're using here, this is a father and double son duo. The man with the red jumper on, he is the father of the team and he's been doing this for 60 years. But this is the part where the felt starts to go down onto the roof, and you can see he's taking his time, make sure he's heating it appropriately and pushing it down and squeezing it. There's almost like a tar substance on the back of this felt and that gets squeezed in and squeezed down and it basically just melts onto the roof. It's pretty satisfying to watch, to be honest. We really enjoyed this process and watching and learning the guys do what they do best. Right, we just delivered all the plastic for the soffits and fascias for the roofers. The roofers are still carrying on, they're away for a wee tea break. They've got pieces and roast beef if you're interested in what the roofers have for their lunch.
With tea.
With tea, wee flask of tea, heavy old school. So we're now in Jodie's van and we're going to pick up all the tongue and groove flooring and all the battens. So we're in Jodie's van, so wish us all luck, all safety on the roads, and this is the songs that we have to put up with.
Incredible things, magic, madness, heaven, and grace. You look like my next mistake. Love's a game, wanna play.